Hey everybody, let's talk about Lane Kiffin to LSU. Who cares? I mean, seriously, who cares? I'm sure if you're an LSU fan, maybe you're happy that Brian Kelly's gone and Lane Kiffin is coming in. But realistically, who cares? For the rest of us, Lane Kiffin means nothing. All the talk about Lane Kiffin has really been kind of annoying, incessant, just dumb. Who cares where Lane Kiffin goes? Tell me something that Lane Kiffin's done besides win regular season games. Nothing. Nothing. LSU is a storied program that's won championships. I'm glad they're happy, but who cares about Lane Kiffin? I mean, seriously. If he goes and wins a championship, great for him. But who really cares? Let's talk about the playoffs that are coming up. Let's talk about the football that's going to be played on the field this championship weekend that's coming up. Who you got? Georgia? Alabama? I think it's Georgia all the way. Indiana? Ohio State? I think Indiana's going to win. Duke? Could Duke win? Could they pull off the upset? Beat Virginia? Everybody's saying, oh, the AACC won't get a team in if they don't get if Duke wins. I'm pretty sure that the champion of the league gets into the playoff, but that remains to be seen. And Miami, sucks to be you guys, but you're just out of the playoff this year. So let's talk about the stuff that actually matters. Let's talk about the people that are playing on the field, the coaches that are coaching on the sideline. Let's talk about the people that are actually going to give us something to watch over the next few weeks. Those are the people that we should be paying attention to. I could care less if Lane Kiffin's getting paid $90 million, $3 million, or $273 trillion. I really could care less. Really kind of curious where they get that money from in Baton Rouge. I mean, like, seriously? Where do you get that money from? You guys like some giant Ponzi scheme that you got going on to be able to pay all these different coaches? Ogeron, Kelly, now Kiffin? Where are you coming up with all this money? I mean, I just don't understand it. But hey, that's them. For the rest of us, let's just focus on the playoffs and what's coming up, because I think there's going to be some great football this weekend. Honestly, I'm a huge Florida State fan, as I said in my very first video. And by the way, this channel is not going to be all sports all the time, but I did want to talk about this Lane Kiffin thing. I'm going to be giving you opinions on all kind of stuff. That's why I just put opinions non grata, not sports non grata or anything else like that. Opinion non grata, because I'm going to give you opinions on things like turkey. Should you still be eating leftover turkey on the Monday after Thanksgiving? Hell no. But there's plenty of people out there that are doing it. I had one of my associates last night was telling me he was going home and having a leftover turkey sandwich. What? Dude, it's Sunday night. You need to go eat something else. Eat a bowl of chili. Eat a grilled cheese. Eat something else. Turkey sucks when it's right out of the oven, much less 4 days later after it's dried out even more in the fridge. I don't get it. Unless you're basting that thing in turkey, you're dry aging it in butter like a damn steak or something. Who wants turkey that's 4 days old? Go eat something else. Those are some of the opinions you're probably going to get on here as well. But in this case, I really think there's some great games going on this weekend. I can't wait to see some of them. Can't wait to see, does Texas Tech get in? Can BYU pull off the upset? I don't know. But I'm tired of hearing about Lane Kiffin. I'm tired of seeing Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is a dork. He's proven that year after year after year after year. But Lane. Florida fans, what the hell are you doing? Why are you waiting around on Lane Kiffin? You're the damn University of Florida. If Lane Kiffin even remotely acts like he's not interested in your program, go hire somebody else. Who cares about Lane Kiffin? Good luck to him. Good luck to LSU, but legitimately, it's terrible. It's terrible that we've wasted so much of the last few weeks of the college football season talking about Lane Kiffin when there's all kind of other great stories all over college football. I mean, Diego Pavia, good Lord, that dude's balling out. His brother's getting arrested every other week, but he's balling out. I mean, that's freaking awesome to see Vanderbilt in the situation they are. What I worry about, though, is where's Vanderbilt next year? Are they going to be the same doormat that they've been for the last 20 years? Or can they keep this going? Can they keep the winning going? Can they find another quarterback? I don't really follow Vanderbilt recruiting all that much, but have they got somebody in the wings waiting to take the place of Diego Pavia? I don't know. But I sure as heck can tell you that he has done an awesome job helping put Vanderbilt on the map. That's for sure. So kudos to Diego Pavia. I mean, Ohio State just beat down Michigan over the weekend. Hadn't won in Michigan, or hadn't beaten Michigan in what, 317 years, according to Michigan fans? Well, sucks to be Michigan fans this year. No playoff, no win over Ohio State. Your program really isn't that great in general. I mean, you play a pretty weak schedule and you can't even make it to a playoff. You play a Penn State schedule, and the only difference between you and Penn State is you have even worse helmets than Penn State does. I said it. Oh well. It is what it is. I cannot wait for this coming up weekend, guys. I really hope that you guys have somebody you're rooting for and not just getting mired down in this Lane Kiffin. Again, who cares? Even if your team's out of it, like mine is, I can still sit back and enjoy the heck out of some college football. I am really curious to see who is going to win this weekend. Who's going to make it to the playoffs? Should Texas make it in? Should Miami make it in? I mean, those are arguments that are going to be had. BYU? If BYU beats Texas Tech, why should Texas Tech make it in? There could be arguments all over the place, but I'm really curious to see how it all plays out, and I'm sure that you are too. So let me know in the comments down below, who do you think is going to win the championship this year? Heck, could Ole Miss, could they still win a championship this year? I think it's entirely possible. You're game planning, you're scheming against Ole Miss based on what you've seen on the field. But guess what? You're not going to see that on the field anymore because Charlie Weiss Jr. is gone. He's not calling plays anymore. So you might have Ole Miss down if you're, let's just say, Texas Tech plays Ole Miss. If Texas Tech thinks that Ole Miss usually runs a certain play on 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 6 or whatever, and they've schemed it up for that, and you've got somebody different calling the plays and a different head coach that can say, hey, no, let's go this direction, you could trick up somebody in that first playoff game if you're an Ole Miss. Now, does it continue all the way through the playoffs? Who knows? But it could. So Ole Miss could have an outside shot at running the table in this thing. But let me know in the comments down below who you think are going to win the big games this weekend. I'd really like to see it. And please, stop eating dried 4-day-old turkey out of the fridge. See you guys on the next video.